A little qigong, just settling in the tummy, in and out easily. And listening to our heart, serving our heart. Listening to it, letting the heart lead. Then expanding the breath bit by bit. Expanding into our chest, 4. Just feeling the air each time, bit by bit. Discovering more areas where we could fill ourselves up with air. Like a gradual wave in the ocean. Rediscovery of our body with the breath. I'm putting one hand on the chest and one hand on the side, the rib cage, just filling up from the tummy on up, all the way around. And then holding that breath. And then back out. And in again. Holding the breath. And out. And in again. Holding it. And out. It's that Um, it's that moment of just stillness at the top of that inhale, where we're preparing the mind. And a lot of times people aren't doing this, and even in choirs and things like that. Everything is so much more faster these days. It's just so we'll get back to the breath, that telling us all sorts of things in certain songs, especially in the Renaissance music. It's really, really the breath is so important because the lines in the Renaissance music are like circles. The melodies are circular and just really you conduct in circles, and it's wonderful to have a good conductor who knows this.
Mm-hmm.
So let's now let's do this where we just breathe. Just breathe through the whole body. I sometimes do from the soles of your feet, just bringing the air up from your hands, from the soles of your feet, all the way up through the body. Just also another way of just the presence of breath. And here we go, in. Sometimes you have to stop and then put more in your body. Keeping the shoulders back and down helps getting more breath. And then you hold it. And then out. Good, good. Nice and slowly, that's good, yes. One more time. Up and in. Through the legs. Through the torso. The chest. Throat. And our crown. And holding that, suspending it. And out. Great. Okay. Put this back. Now, let's just do let's see, let's do just a regular breath now, just inflating, and then we're gonna just hiss out and in. Hold, and a nice steady stream. Good, again. Great. Yeah, Making sure your head is nice and straight, right? Not this or this, but nice and straight. And then try doing it again, and this just draw a line this way. So that's how the melody goes this way. Okay, try. Nice back straight. Yeah, I think that's a little better. So that it just creates more of an expansion rather than letting it go out too far. That's better. That's good. Okay. Now let's do our little sirens. All right. Oh, and keeping in mind that soft palate, lifting that up. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, again. I like that one. That's cute. Yeah, so let's start. We can start at the top. We start a little softer, so you're just sneaking in at the top. Little with a little bit of aspiration. So it's not so just like and sneak it in. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can do aspiration that high.
Okay, just do. That's it. So there is something kind of stuck, and maybe you ate something or whatever. It seems just kind of a little rough in the high and the falsetto, but just keep doing that. Yeah, it's rubbing a bit, so maybe a little more breath. Yeah. Let's try yeah, there we go. Yeah, it sounds a little better with the hum. With the hum, we can just kind of make it buzz, come in a little bit better. Again. Good. And go up now.
Where do I start?
No, just ma.
Okay. Ma.
Again.
Ma.
And again.
Ma.
Now we go do it an upside down V. Ma. There we go. And again. And drop your jaw. Keep the jaw. Yeah. Now a little bit more breath underneath. Keep this in the same position. Everything just consistent. Again.
Mom.
Okay, good, good, good. Now we're gonna do. Oh, mine isn't that great, so I haven't done it today. Yes. See, when I'm going sliding down, I can feel it change and kind of deflate. So I haven't worked on my soft palate today at all. So that's a
Mhm.
problem. It's right in that transition area. See, right in the middle transition. Okay, again. And then keeping the rib cage nice and strong underneath helps. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of tucking a little bit, making sure the muscles are engaged. Just the stomach engaged underneath.
Mm.
Making sure that it's supporting it all. Okay, let's just do our 5-note samba. So we relax the tummy, lift the yawn, and okay, let's start down the octave. Right here. In your chest. In your chest. That's way up here. I think that's falsetto, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, go ahead. Get down a half step. That's it. Nice, good. Okay, start right on the pitch, right on top of it. Good, and that's it.
Where are we?
That was it. Okay, right here. Yeah. So you just blew the air out too much in the beginning, but just nice and even. Again, lift. There's a woman in Colorado I taught who I met on Facebook, and she teaches voice, but she does it this way. Which I think is a little much because but you could try that if it works. But for me, it's just the simple. I think it's too containing, too much. But that's what she's used to. But all right, ready? Here we go. Yeah, nice floating, spinning around. That's it. Drop the stomach. Lift yawn. Let's do that that again, but then make it just float down a little bit more, less resistance, and good, yes. Drop the stomach, lift. Right here. Good. Drop the stomach, lift. Joy. Good. Drop the stomach, lift. Joy. Gotta do that one again. It kind of petered out. Ready? Yes, good. Drop the stomach, lift. Here we go. One more time. Lift. Joy. Better. Yes. Drop the stomach. Lift. Yeah, these are the hardest ones also in the female voice too, because we're getting down lower. So we got to keep thinking we're going up. Keeping that palate up requires a little bit more just consistency. I guess it is a little more effort when you go down in this mid range, low mid range sort of. I have the same problem on it. One more time, drop the stomach and we lift, snip. Good. Lift, float down. Stomach lift, float. Yeah, that's good. Let's try that one again. Ready? And lift. It's getting even harder to keep it up. Yeah, just through the eyes. Think of going up, up, up more. Or just kind of, that time I just thought of going forward, like being ahead of the notes, kind of getting ahead of the notes rather than right at them. Here we go. Nice. Drop the stomach, lift. Good. Drop the stomach, lift. Yeah, yeah. We weren't quite as activated on that one. So try that one again. Same thing. Get ahead of those notes. Drop the stomach, lift, yawn. Ah, that was good. Yeah, same thing here.
That was hard. I need a drink.
Oh, okay. I'll drink along with you.
Okay.
That was good. And here we go, lift and. Here we go, right here. Let's go. No, me, 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 me.
Me.
Again.
Me.
Me. Ya, 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 ya.
Yeah.
That's what's going on? It seems a little rough, and it seems a little rough on the extremes of your range. I don't know what's going on.
I probably tried singing a song that was out of my range.
Oh, so that's why it's a little.
Or two, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful of that, and I think again, getting a little breath in there with the tone, kind of sometimes will help that. But
Mhm.
then I think I'm just gonna have to just listen to you sing those and see what's happening.
Mhm.
Um, Maybe just straining the vocal cords. In general, the larynx is supposed to stay down as you're singing, or stay put. Especially when you go up, the larynx is not supposed to go up. Oh, so that means you have to keep that lift, the palate high, and a nice space in your mouth. So, good. Let's see. So I don't really know. Yeah. So why don't you, why don't we just go ahead and sing those songs that you were doing?
Okay. One of them was Sam Smith.
Okay.
Um, uh, I'll just play it along so I can hear it.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. When we made a vow, for better or for worse, I can't believe you let me down. But the truth's in the way it hurts. Now sadly I know why. You're over now, and I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy. You don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. It's so unattainable. Now sadly I know why. Your heart is unavailable. Though knows I've tried. You say I'm crazy. 'Cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. I had loved you 1,000 times. Maybe I am just not enough. You didn't realize it was hands like blowing and tearing us up. You say I'm crazy. That one's, yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's when you're not when you're kind of singing along with somebody, you know, then the technique kind of goes out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just remember the support of the voice with the breath.
Mm-hmm.
So just more breath, and and uh, and I think yeah, you're on the chords a lot. And a lot of these pop singers, they're just, some of them have it natural, and they just sing from the throat probably more than should
Mhm.
be. So that's all it probably is going on, right? And
Yeah.
that's all that's going on. And so you just have to remember the support and the breath. And again, that's why the classical is so important, because then you know what it is to sing a legato line with breath.
Yeah.
That's why it's so crucial. The
I
Italian.
realized.
That's why the
Yeah, I
Italian.
realized after I started trying to sing the song without the music, I was like, wow, this is very different now,
Oh,
trying to sing it right, because
I see.
you don't hear yourself singing it wrong as
Right,
easily.
right. So then, I don't know, record yourself. It's probably helpful.
I decided I'll try and pick a song. Like I'll definitely pick a song this week and send you a
Okay,
record.
sure.
Um
And yeah, that'd be great. Um, even so, let's just do the first phrase of that song and just sing it how you remember it. It's in. The thing is, the guy goes way up to high to A. To
mhm.
know I'm crazy, and you're a little lower than that. So I don't know if you want to say lower or just try that high A. You know I'm crazy. Well, let's just sing that first phrase of it, if you whatever you remember it.
You say I'm crazy. You don't think I know what you've done. Or I could try singing the A. You
Way up
say
here. You say way up there. Say I'm crazy.
you. Where's the A?
That's
Okay.
your falsetto. Way.
Say you say I'm crazy.
Okay, now let's do it with the breath in that
Hmm.
in that lifted palate. You say, I mean, it sounds kind of weird with the pop song, but that's it's just doing it safely and
Hmm.
dropping the jaw.
Hmm.
You say I'm crazy. You can still do it with full support and breath.
You say I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
You
You
say, say I'm crazy.
yes. Uh-huh. Now do the first phrase, the phrase before that, whatever it is.
I don't know what it was. It's after, I think. Cause
All right. Whatever phrase you remember.
hey, I'm crazy. You don't think I know what you've done.
Okay. Now the you, the ooh is a perfect opportunity to lift the palate. It's because
Mhm.
it's the easiest. You. So if you start off the first word with that in mind, then the rest should follow. You,
Mhm.
da, 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 and the ooh is a perfect vowel to do that. Sometimes
Mhm.
the y, you got to be careful that the y doesn't come through the throat, but from the root, just the palate, soft palate.
Mhm.
You, you don't, just quickly get through that y. You, okay?
You don't think I know what
Right
you've
on the right on the
done.
pitch. Don't scoop up. You. That's probably what he does.
You,
Ooh.
you,
Uh-huh. Again, breath underneath. You.
you don't think I know what you've done.
Okay. Again, try it again and don't scoop up to it.
You,
You.
you.
Okay.
I think I need to know where the note is.
That sounds about right. E flat. But why don't you can check it if you want.
You, you. It's hard to See, that's one that's hard for me to do with my chest. You don't think I know what you've done.
Okay, now what we can do is lip trill that note. Just to place it.
You don't think
Yeah.
I know what you've done.
Does that feel better?
Yeah. Yeah.
The lip trill always knows. It knows everything.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a lip trill. You don't think I'm crazy. So that's kind of the approach with all of these songs. Is the beginning, that beginning note, and then that should get you sailing on through. All right, so that's great. So you pick a song and whatever it's going to be, and that's the approach of all of that. Did you sing another song, or was that the only one?
Let's see what I looked up. I looked up a Stevie Wonder song.
Okay.
I also looked up an Adele song, but Adele songs are really just
No, they're weird. I mean, I don't know.
it's like meant for people without technique.
Well, she ruined her voice several times.
Yeah.
But now she's lost weight, and now she's really being healthier with her habits. I just read in People magazine. So now she's finally, after several times going back to get her voice corrected, she would always go back into singing way too soon
Mm-hmm.
and get ruined again. So that's stupid. But anyways, because of the commercial, whatever, demands. But I wouldn't listen to her.
I'm trying to think of a good.
You should probably listen to a guy.
Yeah. Georgia.
Sure.
Georgia. But that song's just, it's not much.
I know.
It's kind of hard to sing. Because like a lot of the good singers don't have songs that are very vocally for guys, for low ranges.
Billy Joel. I mean, I'm trying to think.
Let's look.
There's always, the mafia guys. I don't know. I don't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Plant, of course. He's got a phenomenal voice, but that's a rock group. So. Stairway to Heaven.
This seems like a hard song.
That's a long song. I wouldn't do it. I would just listen to Robert Plant. He's an amazing voice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Stevie Wonder, I don't know. He's just got a nice falsetto. He's very relaxed up there.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder, I can sing his stuff easier than most people, or easier than I can sing most other people.
Okay, well then choose one of his. Ribbon in the Sky or Higher Ground is a fun one.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a little low though. This doesn't go that high. People, da, 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 da. Or Sir Duke is a fun one. It's about jazz.
Mm-hmm.
You can da 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 da. Well, that's another song. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. That's Sir Duke, yeah. That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Most of the songs on Stevie Wonder are not like songs, like his singing songs.
Oh, I see. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over. I could do some scat.
Yeah.
It's a fun song about jazz, about all the jazz greats.
Mm-hmm. That
Great.
one's a good one.
I can't remember the beginning of it, and I haven't done it in a while.
Um, as my love has come along.
What's that?
I don't normally listen to guys. That's Etta James.
Oh, well, she's actually nice voice for guys to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of that husky.
Yeah, she has. Let's see if I can sing along because I know this song.
Okay, well then, yeah.
I could whistle this song really well.
Okay, all right. I don't know how to whistle. I can't teach whistling. I don't know how to whistle at all. Your love is yeah.
My love has come along. My lonely days are
Over.
over.
Yeah.
And life is like a song. Yeah, that one I've heard.
Lonely days are over. What's the name of that song?
At last.
Oh yes, at last. Yes. Oh, you know,
Stars around. Yeah.
uh, what's his face does that one? Oh God, what's his name? Come on, from the 50s. Um,
I know who you're talking about. Sam
yeah.
Cooke?
No, no, no. He's played piano and sang. He was more
Oh.
jazz. He did at last, at last. Da, 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 da. Oh, boy, I can't
No, I
remember.
know what you're. I think I know who you're talking about.
He was black, but very light-skinned black.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a lot of orchestra. Come on, what is it? Who is it? Come on. He also sang Stardust. And now the meadow of your heart. It's not Johnny Mathis, but it's the other. Although Johnny Mathis is pretty nice voice too, but
Mm-hmm.
very very light voice. I don't think his got more breathy, and I wouldn't. Oh come on, not Etta James. Come on, who is it that sang this?
Chain my heart.
A lot of Etta James here. Goodness,
Mm-hmm.
my, she's all over the map. Let me look up Stardust.
You make me feel like a
Oh, Stardust. Well, the name will come to me when I'm not thinking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, well,
Yeah, I think the
I'm getting
songs are.
all I'm getting is the movie Stardust, which God, well, I'll never. Oh well. So yeah, at last, da, 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 that's a nice one. You just have to get a good key for you. So that might be a little high.
Mm-hmm.
I think starting on G on that song. At last. Something like that. Start on G in that song rather than what Etta's singing. It's a little too high.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it in F, I think. Yeah, it's in her key.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I can find some songs.
Okay.
I think yeah.
Why don't we just go? We're supposed to run through Carl and Ben
Okay.
just for the technique and the sake for just remembering all that stuff about it.
Mm-hmm.
All the technique. That way, I think this will help get your voice back. Go hard. Was that E flat again? That was. Yeah, but don't go from below, on top. Right on top of the note. Better. Now ease into it. Don't hit it, force on, but ease into it with the breath. Nice and gentle. The eyes. Keep going. Breath. Nice. Keep going. Yeah, you blew it. So just even that breath out on the lower range and more, and you got to concentrate more on the this lower. Okay, again, on that. Again, up here.
Where am I starting at?
Right here.
Okay, I see.
Yes. Now sing that much.
Caro mio ben, crede mio men, senza di te languisce il cuore.
Okay, good. Try it again. A nice. Make sure you got nice breath support underneath, and don't scoop up.
Caro mio
On
ben,
top of the note.
crede mio
Yeah. So the
men.
CR has to be on the pitch. Very quick. Right on the pitch.
Crede mio men.
That's it.
Senza di te languisce il cuore.
That's better. Going on. Great.
Caro mio ben,
Credi mio man.
amen.
Let's do that again. Right on the pitch.
Crede mio men, senza di te languisce.
You got to get through that a little quicker. Senza di te languisce il cuore. Try that.
Senza di te languisce il cuore.
That's it. Okay, the second phrase. Il tuo fedele. Nice line, nice breath. It requires a lot of breath. The Italians.
Il tuo fedele sospirando.
Okay, good.
Cessa crudele cuore tanto rigor, tanto rigor, caro mio ben, credimi a me, senza di te la
Breath.
Caro mio ben, credi, credimi a me, senza di te la
Just do the last two phrases. Breath.
senza di te la
Ready?
sen, sen,
Go ahead.
senza di te languisce il cuore.
That's it. So remembering again, this is the technique that we're smoothing our way through doing another song at last or whatever.
Mhm.
And you tend to pick. Seems like you like the slow songs, so that's great.
Mhm.
I like slow songs too. The ballads, where it's at. So I'm wondering. Let me go check. I'm gonna check my jazz book here. I don't have it at last.
I'll find. I mean, I probably won't do At Last. I'll find another song.
Okay. I mean, I've got a huge jazz book. The Gershwin is a really nice one. Our
Which
love,
one?
our love is here to stay is beautiful. It's very clear. Our love is here to stay. Not for a year, forever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time they go. But oh my dear, and you got this swing thing. Oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, forever and a day. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. So beautiful little thing.
I like that one.
Beautiful. It's
Yeah.
a gem and a half. It's a gem.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try that one a little bit.
Yeah. Very smooth, very lyrical. Gershwin is always a good bet. Very, very lyrical melody and beautiful melodies. Love is Here to Stay and Embrace Me, a good one. Or Someone to Watch Over Me. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I know that you always will be someone to watch over me. Now I learned that from Ella Fitzgerald, and Linda Ronstadt. Linda Ronstadt has a jazz album. She came
Oh
out.
wow.
Yes, and that's very nice because her dad sang all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was influenced by that, so she's got some nice renditions of that stuff. And as far as because I listened to the women jazz, I didn't listen to the guys singing that much, and I don't like Frank Sinatra very much. I think Steve Martin is a little better, but I'm still trying to think of the guy in the 50s. He began as a piano player, and then he had such a nice voice. He started doing singing. Stardust. He did that last. Then he did. Oh, I can't remember. I haven't heard his name in a while, so I just kind of gotten out of my brain for a while. It'll come to me in the middle of the night, as it always does. Nat King Cole. There we go. See? That's it.
Oh, okay.
Nat King Cole. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he had 3 names. His daughter did singing too. Nat King Cole's very nice. Whether he did that Gershwin one, I don't know. But Ella Fitzgerald and Linda Ronstadt probably did that. I don't know if she really did, but somebody did. Our Love Is Here to Stay.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And it's in the standard key. It's in F with 1 flat. So that would be Natalie Cole. Natalie Cole did it.
Okay. Natalie.
It might be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Billie Holiday. I think her voice is really breathy, so I don't know. Natalie Cole did it, so maybe she's got Ella. We've got Ella doing it, and of course Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, and Anna Krall did it together. I like Tony Bennett's voice. He's just a voice to last. He's got a good technique, good voice, and it's still there, still around,
Mm-hmm.
still doing it. That sounds great. Then I'm just trying to see what this is like. Natalie Cole.
When we got no place to go, 'cause we're ordinary people.
But at any rate, yeah, Nat King Cole's so lyrical, very smooth and light. He could go up there with great ease. He had just a natural voice. So any of his songs. Johnny Mathis is good too, but I think his tone was he stayed. Maybe I'm just trying to think. I think his nice, beautiful voice, but it's breathy and it's just kind of stagnant. The line is a little stagnant with Johnny Mathis. It seems that the Nat King Cole is just really makes a line, good lyrical line. So if he's sung it, I don't know. My phone's not working, so never mind. So that's great. That'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, good progress. Wonderful. So you're able to do a little bit more warm up practicing and stuff this week.
Well, yeah, I will. I will be able to.
Well, you did today.
Mhm.
That's fine. Anything. And
Yep.
your lip trail, you're just catching on so quickly. That'll really, and the breath is just all you need, really. You don't need to do warm ups that much. The lip trail's enough for a light voice.
Mhm.
Voices, they don't need much. So, yeah, I have another student. Hopefully, she will continue. I don't know. She's a voice teacher, so I'm kind of teaching her. That's kind of fun too. But
Mhm.
a short half hour for her. But she likes my breath. I did a breath meditation and all that, more of a healing thing. Grounding. She needed grounding. So well, I don't know. We'll see
Mhm.
if she continues. If she can. She's. Other than that, this is kind of the highlight of my week.
Oh no, me too. Kind
Just
of
how
actually.
bad it is. Oh,
Mhm.
I don't have much going on. Church is all right, but I miss really good singers. I mean, I really good conductors and or just you know whatever. She bangs on the piano and all the notes and the choir and the anthem. She's just banging, almost banging on it, and that. So it's like, oh, come on, let me just do some music here without banging on
Mhm.
the. So I was a little frustrated, and so I'm not getting paid. So I don't know. And my cousin thought I was in the Bay Area. I gave him a call. Apparently his mother and his mother-in-law are both having cancer treatment. Insane.
Wow,
Like, oh,
that's a lot.
I know. There's so much going on, and the virus thing in Washington. That's insane.
Mhm.
I've, there's a woman I know, a healer from Washington, who did uh, a little, and what you call it, a healing for people who have weak immune systems. But what we really need to do is reach to the powers that be and tell them not to. If you emit any anxiety or fear, that only is going to exacerbate the flu and the disease. The negative energy will pick up on that.
Mhm.
Any negative energy, it's all the same, no matter what it is. They pick up on all that. So, but I am now after reading all this about this washing my hands and whatever
Mhm.
and all that stuff. And then I found out about the election from my son because I thought we were voting on Tuesday, but it's next week. Now I know who to vote for.
Mm.
I used to ask my first husband about what the heck. There's too many propositions. I don't understand them. Can you explain them to me? So he'd tell me what to vote for, and then he'd tell me Biden. Biden's been in the running for a long time. So my son just said, you got to go with Biden because Bernie's too out. He's only Vermont, and he's way too out there. And he's got good ideas, but he needs to capture people's hearts.
Mm.
And Biden does that. Biden has compassion.
That's not a bad suggestion from him.
Yeah. So I think Biden's it, and that's why Bloomberg ran, and that's why Warren ran to get the fever off Bernie.
Mhm.
That's why they did it. So now Bloomberg's out, thank God, and it's between B and B.
Yeah.
Warren is there just to deflect energy from Bernie, and she may drop out. I don't. I think she knows she probably wouldn't be a good president. She's just too fiery. She needs to stay in the Senate where she's just cooking up all this fire underneath.
Yeah.
She's smart woman for policy. But and then Bloomberg would be good in the cabinet fighting for the environment. But just Biden's it. I mean, he's going to probably get the nominee. So
Mhm.
my son, he was so smart about it. He even looked up their Congress records, and Vermont, it's not a big state. It's their way over there in their own world, and you
Mhm.
can't really. run a whole country when you're just in the small state. It just doesn't work.
Hmm.
Had Congress, but Biden introduced more than 40 or 50 bills. He worked on 40 or 50, and Bernie was only 7. So that's why William was going for that. And there was a woman that countermanded his argument, saying, "No, Bernie's okay. He's blah blah blah. He's not an ideal. He's not black and white." But then
Hmm.
my smart friend Patricia, who is smart as all heck, and I trust her judgment because her husband's a lawyer. She said, "Oh yes, Biden. That's it." Because got to go with the smart people, and some people are doing war, and I said, "Why?" Because they're gay or they're feminine, this gay feminine female I know is a beautiful musician in Berkeley. She did Warren Stewart. Well, that's because she's a female. But Warren is she's just, you know, not even VP. So just stay in the Senate, for her.
Hmm.
And so the hope is that this Amy woman, whoever that is from Minnesota, will be vice president. But then because Biden is so old, right? So and she's so young that we need some new blood in there.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, that was interesting to talk about it because it distracted me from my own stuff. I guess I'll just get involved in this for a little bit to find out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Now I know what's how to vote. Next
Hmm.
Tuesday. I'm registered in Michigan, so I guess I have to stay here.
Hmm.
Last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was, I went back here in October to vote for a female governor. So got that done. But now the vote's in November. So if I'm in California, I mean, I have to get the fly back here. It's ridiculous. But for the presidential thing, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could do an
Hmm.
absentee ballot or whatever. I ended up. But my cousin, he invited me over to his house, and I said, "I'm sorry, I'm here. I can't. He's in Redwood City,
Hmm.
with his wife, so I don't know. I've got an opera aria I'm singing. It's
Yeah.
got a high D, and it's so much fun. Oh my
Hmm.
God, it's fun. The 6 minute long song I've ever done. 6 minutes. That's a long damn song. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
That's a
have. I've actually 12-minute song in my harp CD Yosemite, but in Divine Love is 20-minute song. But to perform, so I guess I'll work on that tonight.
yeah, that's a high note.
Really high, and it's a tragic heroine, of course, who dies at the end. So what's
Mhm.
new?
Yeah.
Tosca, La Boheme, I don't know, La Traviata maybe also, and of course, Macbeth and all that. They all ended up with heroines that died. Oh, this is lovely.
Hmm.
Crazy women that died. Love
Yeah.
that shining moment when she picks a wealthy guy as a suitor, which wasn't really love, but just money. So she's all dressed up in her finery and saying how beautiful she is, and everybody should laugh and sing and have a good time, and that's kind of the song. It's a fun song. So I guess I'll do that. But the church,
That's fun.
yeah, it's for opera workshop, but the church thing's driving me nuts. I just don't. I need to get a better church, but
Yeah.
that's how it is. Church.
Hmm.
And this church doesn't have a priest. I could barely hear him on the altar. I mean, they have a supply priest, but I can barely hear it. What are you saying? Oh.
Hmm.
And then when he leaves the sanctuary at the end, I can hear his voice in the sanctuary. I'm trying to listen to the organist play. Will you please take your mic off?
Oh no. Wow, that's hilarious.
Of course,
That's
I'm the only one that notices because people in Michigan don't care. They just don't. They're so. The winter kills the brain cells.
yeah.
The weather kills the brain cells. You're just like, oh,
As
no,
long as they're warm.
nobody is just has a brain. They just Oh God, and that's what I'm struggling. But oh well,
Mhm.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Things go. All right. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, I will.
Great.
I'll send you
Yes.
a song and probably a recording.
Yes.
Um, Also, about next week, I'm not sure what day will work best because I'll be in Utah
Oh well. Yes.
Sunday to Saturday. So maybe if I can find a time that week, we can do that, or we can just do the Sunday and then the next Wednesday or something like
Right
that.
here. So what are you doing in Utah?
Skiing. Yeah. For
Not
like
California?
for a whole week.
Oh, wonderful. Utah's beautiful.
It'll be a great way to get out, get some time off of work.
Yes. I don't
Yeah.
think my son has had time off from work. I don't, I mean, he started last fall, I guess, or last July, or he had a European trip in June before he started work. So I'm going to Europe before I start this job. And he did.
Yeah.
Brought 6 of his friends. And then he started in, I don't think he's had a break.
Yeah. I need a break, a week off of work. Maybe it'll allow me to do the other 6 months that are left in this job.
Oh, right. 6 months. So
Um,
Utah is gorgeous. Oh, what a beautiful city. What a beautiful state, you know. Oh my, I've driven through Salt Lake City and all that. It's, southern Utah is beautiful too.
yeah, really. It's
The road,
nice.
the roads are so clean, clear and
Mhm.
clean. Their roads are beautiful. Of course, in Michigan, they get all scrapped up.
Mhm.
But the roads and the mountains are beautiful. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Breath of fresh air in Utah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this has been fun.
Okay, I will text you later.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Namaste.
Thank you.